This is the outside of the Compass Casita 550. If we firstly come to the gas locker, you will see that we have room in here to secure 2 gas bottles. The regulator itself just sits here, and then the propane hose comes off the regulator, screws into the propane bottle and is tightened with a gas spanner, and then bottle on and off on the top here. Do make sure the bottle is isolated for travel. Also in here we have mains lead. We then also have the corner steady winding handle, the wheel brace, and also the brace to put the power touch motor mover on and off. This particular model is also fitted with Alco trailer control. As we come round, we will see one of the front wind points for the corner steadies. Next we have water into the van. So the Whale submersible pump removes just by sliding this section just up and then removing like so, and then when not in use just slide fully down. If we now open it back up again, we can then take our submersible, drop it into the aqua roll, plug it back in, and then slide back down to lock it into position. Next we have the battery locker. So if we now open the hatch, you'll see the compartment to take the leisure battery just there, mains hook up just there. As a motor mover has been fitted to this van, we have the isolator key point just there, with this being the isolator key. Sitting just behind the main socket just here, we have external TV and satellite points and a 12-volt plug-in point as well. Next we have the flue for the space heater and the flue for the boiler. We don't need to do anything with either of these, just make sure that nothing is obstructing them. We then have both vents for the Dometic fridge. Again, we don't need to do anything with them, just make sure that nothing is obstructing them. As we move further along, we can see the power touch motor mover just there. And then as we move closer to the rear of the caravan, we have both of the grey water drain points just here. As we now come round to the rear, we can then see the rear wind points for the corner steadies. As we come round, we will then come to the location of the cassette toilet. So again, if we now open the hatch, we'll find the cassette just here. Lift up and pull towards you. Before use, remove the cap and add your toilet chemical. This is also where it empties from. Just remember that when you pour the contents away, to also hold this button in here just to release the vacuum inside. It's also advisable to keep this seal lubricated. Thetford do their own seal lubricant, but any silicone based lubricant is fine. This is also a good way of giving it a good clean out. If you need to gain full access to the inside, you can fully twist this whole section round. You'll see at the moment that this arrow is pointing here to the locks position. this arrow just needs to point to this part here. All of these cassettes now come on wheels with an extendable handle. As we move further along, we have the weight plate just here. This will also give you the tyre sizes, pressures, and also the wheel nut torque settings as well. We then have access underneath the front bench seat, and tucked just here you'll see we have a mains plug point. And then tucked right at the front here we then have the external barbecue point. So currently the actual barbecue adapter is just attached on a cable tie, so remove this and attach this rib section to the hose of the barbecue and secure it with a Jubilee clip. This end here plugs in where my finger is and will lock into position, and then you'll be able to turn the gas on. When not in use, to remove it, push the collar towards the caravan and this will then release itself. This caravan is alarmed. This is the key fob just here. We have a large button just here. If I now press it, 1 beep armed, 2 beeps disarmed.